Hi, this is Tony Ding. Welcome to my video. So a couple days ago, one of my audience asked me about the FDA's approval about the Pfizer vaccine, and that is why today I want to do an analysis about the FDA. And in today's video, I want to share you 3 things about the FDA. Hopefully, by sharing these data, and you can have a better understanding about the FDA, and also you can have a better judgment about the FDA's approval of Pfizer vaccine. So I'm going to show you 3 things about the FDA. First is FDA's advocacy. So what is the FDA's advocacy? We're going to look at the 200 FDA approval and look at these approval and find out how many of these approval after the FDA approve these drug or therapy, and later there is a safety issue happened on some of these 200 approval. We're going to find a study for you so that you can see exactly the percentage of these FDA's advocacy. And second, we're going to look at the FDA's funding, and I'm going to share a data to tell you where is the FDA's funding is from. And third, I'm going to share who are the people actually doing their work in the FDA, and are they trustworthy people, and what is their background. So without further ado, let us start from FDA's advocacy. So for FDA's advocacy, I found a study. This is from JAMAnetwork.com. This is not a conspiracy website. And if you look Google JAMA Network, what is the JAMA Network open? JAMA Network is monthly open access medical journal published by the American Medical Association, covering all aspects of biomedical science. Okay, this is not a conspiracy website. A lot of people are accusing me use the data from a conspiracy website. Google yourself and do me a favor, please. This is from a legit science journal website, JAMA Network. Okay, I'll include the link for you so you can actually go ahead to check this study yourself. Don't believe me 100%. I encourage you to check the data, to verify the data, and leave the comment below if I make any mistake. So here is the study published on May 9th, 2017. What is the title? Postmarket safety event among novel therapeutic approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration between 2001 and 2010. So what are they doing? So in this study, among 222 novel therapeutic approved by the FDA from 2001 through 2010, 32% were affected by a post-market safety event. So that means that 32% of these approval actually after these drug or therapeutic they went to the market, and 32% of them actually have a safety issue. And that means what is the efficacy of FDA? That's 68%. So let me read it for you. Post-market safety events were more frequent among the biologic therapeutic indicated for the treatment or of a psychotic disease. and also those receiving accelerated approval, and those with a near regulatory deadline approval. Later I'm going to show you this Pfizer vaccine is actually approved near the regulatory deadline, and I'll show you the evidence. So now you see that FDA's approval is 68%, and let me show you what is the post-market safety event. So here's the definition of a post-market safety event. They have three of them. Withdrawal due to safety concern. So this is the drug withdrawal due to the safety concern. And the second category is FDA assurance of an incremental box warning added in the post-market period. So that means FDA, after this drug is approved by the FDA has to change its label to add some warning on the box. So that is a second kind of safety event. And also third, FDA assurance of safety communications. So these are the post-market safety event. So let me repeat again. The odds of safety event after the FDA's approval is 32%. And here it also says post-market safety event were more frequent within those receiving accelerated approval and those with near regulatory deadline approval. So if that means if the approval is accelerated and also this deadline is close to the regulatory deadline, then the safety issue is more frequent. Then let me show you what is the definition is near regulatory deadline approval. Here, let me show you. So here it says one analysis of novel therapeutic approved by the FDA between 1993 and 2004 found that therapeutic approved in the 60 days prior to the statutory decision deadline. Hereafter referred as near regulatory deadline approval. So this is the definition of deadline, near regulatory deadline approval within 60 days prior to the deadline. Now let me show you when did these Pfizer vaccine approval, and let me show you and when was its deadline for approval. Let me show you this news from New York Times. So I'll include the link for you. Don't accuse me use the link from the conspiracy website. This is from New York Times. Let me read it for you. Here, this news is published August 3rd on New York Times. With a new surge of coronavirus infection ripping through much of the United States, the Food and Drug Administration has accelerated its timetable to fully approve Pfizer-BioNTech coronavirus vaccine. Accelerated. So this has been accelerated. It's very important, so I say it 3 times. It has been accelerated according to the New York Times. This is the red flag number 1. Now let me show you the red flag number 2. President Biden said last week he expected a fully approved vaccine in early fall, but the FDA's unofficial deadline is Labor Day or sooner, according to the multiple people familiar with the plan. Okay, when was the deadline? It's its unofficial deadline is Labor Day or sooner, right? So now let me take you to another website, FDA's website, to show you exactly when the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine. Here, this link is also from FDA, not from the conspiracy website. I'll include the link for you. Go ahead to check the date. Here it says, FDA approved the first COVID-19 vaccine. This is when was this released? For immediate release, August 23rd, 2021. Today, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved the first COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine has been known as Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. So it was approved on August 23rd. What was the deadline? The unofficial deadline was Labor Day or sooner. This vaccine is approved very close to the deadline, August 23rd. It is almost Labor Day. Labor Day is on September 1st, right? So that's a red flag number 2. So, right, I already show you, according to this study, the safety event is more frequent when the approval is accelerated, red flag number 1. And also the Pfizer vaccine approval date is within the 60 days of the approving deadline. So red flag number 2. So I'm not going to say anything about this vaccine. I'm just present you the data. And I believe you're smart enough. You're all smarter than me. So you can make a better judgment for yourself. Now let's go to the second part of this video. We're going to talk about the FDA's funding. And here I'm going to give you another link. This link is from FDA its own website. So do not accuse me using the information from the conspiracy website. This is from FDA's website. And even look at the title of this article. Even the title says the fact sheet. So if you want to do a fact check on me, fact check this website first. Fact sheet, FDA at a glance. Where is his funding from? Let me show you. Scroll down and here, program funding. The FDA's budget for fiscal year 2019 is $5.9 billion. About 55% or $3.2 billion of FDA's budget is provided by the federal budget authorization. The remaining 45% or $2.7 billion is paid by the industry user fee. Okay, 45% is paid by the industry user fee. What is industry user fee? Let me show you another link. This link is also from FDA's website. So I'm not making this up. So here it says fiscal year 2021 and fiscal year 2022 user fee rate. So user fee type, there's a user fee type. One is an application fee with a clinical data required. In 2021, how much is that? $2.8 million. So let's say you are Pfizer. And if you want to submit an application for FDA's approval, this is how much fee you're going to pay. This is a user fee rate. So that is industry user fee is actually paid by the big pharma like Pfizer or Moderna. These is 45% of FDA's funding. Imagine if you work at FDA, actually 45% of your salary is coming from big pharma. And this is the funding source for the FDA. Now, let me show you who are the people work in the FDA. And I'm going to show you a person. His name is Scott Gottlieb. This is from Wikipedia. I didn't make this up. This is also not from the conspiracy website. I'll include a link for you. Go ahead to check this person, Scott Gottlieb. So who is Scott Gottlieb? According to the Wikipedia, is an American physician and investor who served as 23rd Commissioner of the Food and Drug Administration from 2007 until 2019 April. And he is also a member of the board of the director of the drug maker Pfizer. So I didn't make this up. He is the FDA's commissioner, and also he is the board of the directors of the Pfizer. And let me show you a little bit more about the detail of his career. So actually, before he was the FDA's commissioner, and before he was the board member of the Pfizer, he actually from the 2003 to 2007, Gottlieb worked for the U.S. Food and Drug Administration from 2002 to 2003 and 2005 to 2007. He first served as the senior advisor of the FDA commissioner. So he worked in the FDA long time ago. And even before he became the 23rd FDA commissioner, where did he work? Let me show you. In 2016, Gottlieb testified before committee of the United States House of Representatives. And at the time, he was the independent director at Taliro Pharmaceuticals. Obviously, like, 2002 to 2007, he was working at the FDA. Then 2016, he working for the big pharmaceutical. And in 2017, he became the commissioner of the FDA. And 2019, after he quit the FDA commissioner, he became the Pfizer board member. It's like, let me show you. If this is the FDA and this is the pharmaceutical company, and there is a revolving door between these two. And one time he suddenly worked in the FDA, and then another time through this door he worked at the pharmaceutical company, and then he back at work at the FDA, and then he back at the pharmaceutical company. I didn't make this up. I mean, look at his Wikipedia, right? I'm not going to go through all the detail. I include a link for you. And I'm just a stupid person. I didn't see any conflict of interest between the FDA and the pharmaceutical companies. So hopefully you're smarter than me. You can see better than me. So that's my introduction about the FDA. I show you the FDA's approval advocacy, and I also show you FDA's funding, and I also show you who are the people work in the FDA. Are they trustworthy? So hopefully you have a little bit better understanding about the FDA, and you can have a better judgment about the FDA's approval about the Pfizer vaccine. And if you think this video is helpful, please share this video with more people, and subscribe to my channels. I have a lot of different channels on not just YouTube, but Rumbles and Odysee and Facebook, and also locals.com and Telegram. Subscribe to whatever channel you like to use, and have an amazing day. I'll see you soon on these channels. Bye.